Hello, I'm Jeff Foxworthy. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy. We are happy to have you with us today. Let's find out, are you smarter than a fifth grader? All right, time to meet your classmates. Here's Alicia.
Awesome.
Louis.
Yeah.
George.
Yeah.
Juliet.
All right.
And Jeremy.
Cool.
Let's meet our next player.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let me tell you how we play this little game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from the first grade through the fifth grade. Answer them in any order you like. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it's worth $500,000. You answer all 10 and we'll give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million. Remember, you have 2 cheats. One time you may peek at your classmate's paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it. If you don't like it, you can go with your own. You also have 1 copy, which means once during the game you can copy what your classmate has written down, but you must go with the answer they have written down. Or if you think you know the answer, once during the game you can use a save. That means if you answer incorrectly, but your classmate at the podium answers correctly, they can save you. You can only use each cheat once, and when they're gone, you won't be able to get any help from your classmates for the rest of the game, so use them wisely. You can drop out of school at any time and take whatever money you've earned. But before you can walk away with the loot, you have to tell the whole world that you are not smarter than a fifth grader. Is it a deal?
Absolutely.
Let's get this thing started then. Pick a classmate and let's get started.
Pick me. Pick me.
I'm going to pick Alicia.
Cool.
Here are the subjects for today's game. Life science, astronomy, music, art, measurements, world geography, social studies, cultural studies, U.S. history, world history. All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
What do you think I should pick?
Well, I think I'm good at astronomy.
All right, that's good to know.
Okay, for $1,000, here's the question. Alicia, locked in?
Locking in.
There you go, you're locked in. You must have learned something in school because that's the right answer.
All right.
Pick another subject. Okay, you're playing for $2,000. Your classmate is locked in already.
I should know this. to lock in my answer.
You are now locked in. That answer must have been buried deep in that brain of yours, but you finally dug it out.
Woohoo!
Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
Please pick me.
I'm going to go with Jeremy.
Yeah.
Pick another subject.
Which subject do you feel confident with?
Well, my favorite subjects are music, U.S. history, and art.
All right, thanks.
Okay, for $5,000, here is the question. Jeremy has locked in his answer.
Locking in.
You are now locked in. You've got $5,000.
Awesome.
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject. All right, for $10,000, may we see the question, please? Jeremy has locked in his response.
Locking in.
There you go. You're locked in. You've got $10,000.
Woohoo!
It's time to pick another classmate.
Please pick me.
I'm going to pick Lewis.
Yeah.
Let's pick a subject.
What do you think we should do here?
My favorites are definitely measurements, social studies, and cultural studies.
Glad I asked.
Okay, this is one of the biggest questions on the board because regardless what happens the rest of the game, the least you can win is $25,000.
gonna answer?
At first I thought I knew it, but now I'm not so sure.
You're looking about as confident as a guppy in a shark tank right now.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
All right, your answer's locked in. You've got $25,000.
Woohoo!
This subject must be your specialty. Pick another subject. Okay, this question is almost like a freebie. No matter what happens here, you've won $25,000. Lewis has locked in his response.
I'm sure I used to know this.
Are you ever gonna answer?
At first I thought I knew it, but now I'm not so sure.
You remember those large square things with these squiggly lines in them? They're called books. Check them out sometime.
I'm going to lock in my answer.
You are now locked in. You're going for $50,000. After only a few short hours of deliberation, you got the right answer.
Yes!
Excellent work. It's time to pick another classmate.
Me, me, me.
It's you and me, Juliet.
Yeah.
Pick your next subject.
Which subject do you feel confident with?
Well, I think I'm good at art.
Glad I asked.
Okay, you're playing for $100,000. Juliet has locked in her answer.
I'm sure I used to know this. Locking in.
You are now locked in. You're going for $100,000. I don't know what took you so long, but you did manage to come up with the right answer.
Yes!
Excellent work. Which subject do you want? Okay, you're playing for $175,000. Your classmate is now locked in.
Come on, you can do it.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in.
All right, your answer's locked in. You're going for $175,000. After only a few short hours of deliberation, you got the right answer.
Awesome.
Nicely done. You're down to your last classmate.
Yes.
Pick another subject.
What are you good at?
Well, I think I'm good at world history.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, the $300,000 question is... George has locked in his answer.
I should know this. I'll peek at my classmate's answer.
Let's just sneak a peek here at your classmate's answer. If that's the answer you want to go with, lock it in.
Mr. Foxworthy, this is getting boring.
Okay, I'm locking in my answer.
There you go. You're locked in. You're going for $300,000. You've got $300,000.
Awesome.
Okay, the $500,000 question is... George has locked in his response.
Come on. I know this one.
You're doing good. Keep going.
Were you one of those kids that ate the paste back in school?
I'd like to use my copy, Jeff.
Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in. You're going for $500,000. You've earned $500,000. Woohoo! You do understand what you're going to be playing for next, right?
Absolutely.
It's time for the $1 million question. Here's how this deal works. I'm going to tell you the subject of the $1 million question, and right then and there, you'll have to decide if you want to try to answer it or not. Let's see the subject of the $1 million question. And there it is, the $1 million subject. Now you'll need to make the call. Either go for the million or drop out and walk away with $500,000. If you go for it, you won't get any help from your classmates, and if you get it wrong, you'll walk away with $25,000. Or you could get it right and win $1 million. What are you going to do?
I really have no idea on this one. I'm going to drop out of school.
You've dropped out of school. You've won $500,000. All right, it is time to say those 8 magic words. I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I'm not smarter than a 5th grader, but I am richer.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you again next time. I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?